Hi everybody. So I found this magazine, Chicago Magazine, and most of you know I'm originally from Chicago, outside of it originally, but I lived there for about 20 years, something like that. Right after high school, moved there. And I haven't been back for a while, but this was while I was living there, so I figured I would have fun and kind of go through it with you and see if I agreed with the best of Chicago this year, because I don't remember reading this copy for this month. It is December 1997. So, with that being said, I'm just going to ramble a little bit. I'm going to bring up a couple things, see if they come up along the way. Let's get started. See the fashions of 20 years ago. That was my home away from home for the holidays. My mother would take the train up, excuse me, and we would go to both Marshall Fields and Carson Perry Scott on C Street, eat the walnut ring, of course, go see the Nutcracker or something comparable, and many fond memories. Crate and barrel. His hair's purple. I think he used a little bit too much roux. Let's see. Nice. His hair's very purple. I thought that was Mila Jovovich, looking very young. Very pretty red. Guy from ER, Noah Wiley. His name, if I'm not mistaken. we had Nordstrom Rack back then, and just a couple Nordstroms, not too many. Just coming east, I think. Cigarettes even allowed anymore in magazines? No. I'd be Wells. I'd be Wells was tough. 5,000 people that lived in those homes. Pity about housing is there's families there, and when they tear these things down, they just kind of scatter everyone to the wind, and there's actually communities that are built, and then everyone loses touch and fishes out of water, and it's not good. They did that with Cabrini Green. Idea on cruising control, from cruising brown. Careful what you wish for. I did want to bring up one thing. That is, when I've been watching videos lately, just any creators out there, you're doing a makeup or a nail polish video, there is so much incessant tapping for no reason whatsoever. Just tap, 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 and it is incredibly annoying, and I don't expect the world to revolve around me, but can you do me a favor and at least put it in the title for those of us that it grates on worse than fingernails on a blackboard? That would be really awesome, because I really, really, really don't like it. It's so terrible. Just, I mean, a little bit like offhanded, like it's not first on your mind, but you know, you're sitting there staring and you're doing this. That's really annoying for 10 minutes straight. Anyway. It's kind of weird to see how ads have changed. Some that seemed very edgy back then, and now, no, not so much. I'm not necessarily talking in this magazine, but in general. Very, that's interesting. Gift wrap. It's actually kind of cool. It's very hollow. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that Winston Churchill was a stutterer. Did anyone else? Interesting. Lift this up just a little bit for you guys there. A lot of watch ads in here. I think that people would verify watches on their wrist for how many ads. Booming malls and department stores. Oh, of course. Oh, look. Malls. Pretty good. And YSL. Oh, look, another watch ad. Oh, look, another jewelry ad. Oh, look, another watch ad. That's what we want to see. Vodka ads. Let's see. Sexy Craft. Oh, look, another watch ad. Rosebud had wonderful restaurants. Rosebud on Rush and Carmine's, of course, and the original, the Rosebud Cafe. Look, another jewelry ad. There we go. Here we go to the best in Chicago. Once upon a time, for something to be the best in Chicago, it had to be the biggest. Whether it was a building, a bankroll, or a politician's pinky ring. Over the years, however, Chicagoans have come to appreciate quality in any dimension, be it a 2-digit number on an athlete's uniform or a happily slapdash neighborhood parade. Now, the only excess we readily embrace is the vast array of great things the city has to offer. Though when it's time for a Chicago hot dog, we still want ours with everything. On the pages that follow, you'll find more than 100 of Chicago's bests. Okay, chosen by editors and writers and a few select experts. I don't know. Maybe it gets paid. Best hot dog. Let's see. In addition to dissecting affairs of the heart, Ann Landers also served up. She chooses Portillo's. Really? I don't think so. Ann Landers doesn't. No. There's about 5 other hot dog places in Chicago. I'm not going to go over them. You can Google them if you like. But my favorite, maybe not the best hot dog, but oh, such a good char dog. And entertaining banter after dark. And amazing fries. It's the Wiener Circle. But then you've got, what's it, Susie's up north. They don't even stock ketchup. No ketchup on Chicago dogs, to let you know. Alright, let's move on. I never went to the Frontera. Best Nobel Prize winner. Best building for the skyline, I would agree. John Hancock. It's a really nice location. It doesn't have the steps. It's the single tower. It's single dark tower, and it's closer to the lake. So when you're actually in the observatory, it looks like you're looking at the whole city on the edge of the lake versus in the middle of the city. That makes sense. And the best view is the ladies' bathroom in the 97th floor, I believe. I'm starting to forget. The lounge. Best soup, sesame crusted chicken breast soup. Never had that. Best onion rings. It's a Lucky Strike, really? Okay. I believe a lot of these people are paid advertisers, but I could be wrong. Wonderful scene. Best dance instructor, Kathy Brown. That's kind of cool. Best phone number, Marshall. Oh, Marshall Field's bridal registry. 802 I do. That's great. Here we go. Marshall Field's bridal registry. 800-212 I do. Best pinata, Marty's Party Time Supplies. Best dance club, the Crowbar. I liked the Crowbar back in the day. Sometimes they have the most avant-garde music and the most beautiful people, but an Arrow and smaller, swankier lounges predominate. Crowbar remains one of the last of the dinosaur-sized clubs. There's always room to squeeze onto the huge dance floor where the crowd sees with feral intensity. And where else can you see live tattooing while a woman swings overhead in a leather catsuit? There's a couple places here and there. I think with the Crowbar. We had Crowbar. Neil, Thursday night was, gosh. I don't even know now. Best lingerie, La France. 1003 Northwest Street, right at Oak and Rush. Best politician, Michael Madigan. Best target for the Wrecking Ball, the Rainforest Cafe. It's, yeah, get rid of it. That was always just a terrible, ugly thing that I thought. Terrible, ugly thing. Best photo booth in the Rainbow Club. Yep. Is in a photo booth with art for her 1993 album. Every New Year's Eve, the Rainbow gives away calendars featuring the black and white photo booth mugshots of its regulars. Not do that anymore. It's sold out. Alright, best coffee shop in Telehencia. Best undiscovered artist, Frank Joseph Zerbel. Best hand-me-down. This is good, I read this already. It's a nutty world when a $2.83 million annual salary of Scottie Pippen seems criminally low. But nutty's what we've got. So how does poor Scottie scrape by? For one thing, he drives a used car. Well, okay, it's Michael Jordan's old Ferrari, but it's still used. Best Jazz Club. Joe Siegel's Jazz Showcase. Has more than 40 homes in 50 years, but the latest at 59 West Grand, maybe the greatest. Place has been forever and ever. Best Bloody Mary. It's a shout out to my friend Nicole, who bartends there. I don't know if she still does, but she did for a very long time. It is the Twisted Spoke. They've concocted a masterpiece after years of tinkering. The secret blend of spices is just right, somewhere between welding iron and blowtorch, but the heat is mitigated by a generous swirl of fresh Parmesan cheese, and the towering $5 glass is garnished with salami, pepperoncini, olives, and onions. We gladly trade a pint of our own blood for one of these. Best display of body piercings. I know this place no longer exists. They raised this as well. While the hearse in the parking lot may be gone and a strategically placed fence has thinned out the crowds, the Dunkin' Donuts at Belmont and Clark remains a 24-hour celebration of self-mutilation and really, really bad hair. Who says? Puncture set cruises several blocks of Belmont Avenue, but the blacktop fronting Pumpkin Donuts marks the city's hallowed hub of bejeweled grungedom. Idiot about that. Sorry. Best bowling alley, Southport Lanes. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know this. It's a former brothel, former speakeasy. Just completed its 75th year. I did know that, yeah, Southport has its own human pin setters. Best hair extensions, Couture, on Oak Street, of course. Best cheese shop, Whole Foods back in the day. City's Cheese Whiz. Best waste of Jerry Reinsdorf money. Let's see. Albert Bell. Best jukebox, last great jukeboxes at the Checkerboard Lounge. Best seat for a Bulls game. It used to be any seat. Homer Hayes has it, a season ticket holder since the team's first season in 1966. He sits in the second row, center court, opposite the scorer's table. The second row is the best, say Bulls insiders, because it offers a clearer view and better angle than other floor seats. And being opposite the bench is definitely better than sitting behind the anxious coaches and sweaty 7-footers. I think I've got the best seat, says Hayes, 75, a glazing contractor who takes his wife to almost every game. I can holler at Michael Jordan and tell him I love him. Do it all for us. Best miniature golf, Hoffman Estates. There are no old floats in Wellington, Oakdale Old Glory Marching Society. Interesting. Okay. Best place for a first kiss, E. Finkel and Sons. Okay. Best place to pay $5 for Bud Light, Iron Mike's Grill at the Tremont. Probably no longer is $5. Probably does not even exist. I don't believe that Mike Dick held his glamour as he did back then. But shoe shine still probably goes in the county building. Probably $5 now, but still. Best church interior, Presbyterian Church, 1936, South Michigan. Best NBA names, Bulls. PA announcer Ray Clay picks his 10 favorite NBA names. And of course, number 1, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Sasha Danovic, Bimbo Coles, he just likes saying Bimbo, Chucky Brown, Dikembe Mutombo, Sidronis Ilgask, he got me on that one, Luke Longley, Muggsy Bogues, Tom Gugliotta. Best blues bar, I will agree, Roses. It's West on Heritage. Young bluesmen on the South Side seem fixated on reinventing soul music. The cramped Northside Blues Bar attracts too homogeneous a crowd, and Buddy Guy's Legends is slick and commercial. It as befits its status as tourist destination. For a true taste of the blues, head to the West Side and Roses Lounge. Very, very true. It was billed as the friendliest blues bar in Chicago, and it lived up to its name the times I was there. It's very lovely. Best bureaucrat, we called the CTA to honor them. Signed the new transit card. This guy here, I said hi to him for 13 years. He's probably not there anymore, but he is at the Drake Hotel, and he's been there forever and ever and ever. Let's see. Carlo Ramos, 25 years later. 4th generation employee, so yes. And he usually did work on the Walton side. It's the main entrance. Walton. Yes. Oh yeah, it's still in my head. Oak Street, Walton, Delaware, Chestnut, Pearson, Chicago Avenue, Superior, Huron, Erie, Ontario, Ohio, Grand, Illinois, all the streets around the magnificent Wild. Best stocking stuffer store, Uncle Fun, oh big time. That's a great store. I don't know if it's still there. 1338 West Belmont. Very interesting kind of cornucopia of different stuff. Best better half. I just Turkle, Turkles, life, I guess. Best better half husband. Okay. Best suburban park, Wilder Park. Best pickup game at the New City YMCA. Hell yeah. 1550 North Halstead. Sure it's probably there. It's not the same today, but dotted with remnants of the 1983 World's Columbian Exposition, the lakefront Jackson Park at 57th Street has some newer treasures. Yacht Club, tennis courts. Looks interesting. West Winter Haven, it's lovely there, is jungle tangle of ferns, palms, and tropical vines surrounds you. The rough neighborhood just beyond the glass walls of the 90-year-old Garfield Park Conservatory recedes. It's a very nice way to spend an afternoon if you're in Chicago. Best City Street. Timeless and trim, the 40 row houses along Vista Terrace are lovely when viewed individually. Perfectly gorgeous is a complete streetscape. Located a few blocks north of Wrigley Field, the street was developed at the turn of the century by Samuel Gross, who patterned it after a street in London. Except for 4 big houses in the middle of the block, each structure has an architectural twin diagonally across the street from it. Best Bear, of course, Goose Island. How could you not? Because it's brewed there. The Village Tap. Best Butcher. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The Paulina Market. 100 homemade sausages. Very polished there. Best Suburban Street, Lenox Road. Okay. Best roller coaster, the American Eagle. Still the wooden one? No, I don't think so. It's called a. I remember when it opened, I was like, neck killer. It's like I got whiplash just looking at it. Best neighborhood boutique. Shopping at Crewboy. Best cab company is Flash Cab. They are a better company than the others were. Always prompted, they actually did come. So your address, which unlike checker and yellow. Best masseuse. Best performance space is Schubert. Best photo developing. Does anyone even photo develop? Guess they did that right. Best office lobby, 311 South Wacker. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. You can see the river and such. Best bike path. Daneta's not even a bike path, it's more like a horse path. See, Daneta Equestrian Center Forest Preserve. See, it's not a bike path, it's a horse path. Best suburban movie theater is Pickwick. It's got some let's go ahead and watched movies there as a boy 30 years ago was when the theater became available in 81. Blackus, with partner Dave Lumos, snatched it up. He since sunk nearly $500,000 into restoring the Pickwick to its 1928 Art Deco glory. Wow. That's kind of cool. $1.75 admission. Wow. I'm sure it's not that way today, but still, it's pretty impressive. Admirable. Like Infinity Towers, best monstrous. Best toy store, Timeless Toys at 4740 North Lincoln. 1,400 square foot store. How did I miss this place? I missed this place. It was not there, I guess. Best city movie theater, of course, the Music Box. Of course it is. It's independent and it's redone. It's wonderful. Best elevator in the Brewster Building, 2800 North Pine Grove. It requires an operator who only works between 4 and midnight, and it's 10 a.m. There are more modern elevators for use at other times. Oh, that's kind of cool. Best Bike Shop. And this is, no. Best actor, Steve Pickering. Weird. Here's a little tidbit for you guys. The Baby Ruth was actually created here, there in Chicago. And it doesn't have anything to do with the baseball player. Best flower shop in New Leaf. That place is right around the corner from me, and they have amazing flowers. flowers, some amazing, I guess, designers, flower designers. Okay. Affordable wedding cake. It's kind of good. Suburban Public Library, Arlington Heights Memorial Library. Best tourist trap. Yeah, Navy Pier. I don't know what it is today. Best used store, Reckless Records. Yes, very good. Best budget brunch, the Wishbone. Big time. Best band name. Hard not to admire the ingenuity of the Flying Lutenbachers. Gallery of Mailbox Whores. Motorhome. Where the sea and cake. And if those plucky kids in Kleenex Girl Wonder haven't succumbed to trademark infringement litigation, we'll gladly add them to our curious list. Still, we haven't heard a single note from these reading impaired Native Americans, the dyslexic Apaches. Never heard of any of them. Best street name is Agatite Avenue. Don't bother me. Agatite is not there. What the word means. I thought it was a stone myself. Best dry cleaner, Bear Ridge. Best CTA stop. Davis. I don't think so. Best pool hall, Chris's Billiards. Have you seen The Color of Money? When they go upstairs to play pool in Chicago, go up the stairs. That's Chris's Billiards. There's another called. Oh, natural. Spice store, the Spice House. No, it's Best hotel lobby, Dam Straight, the Palmer House. Best foreign magazine star. Books, best sheet music, Carl Fisher. Best voice. Want to replicate the sound of the Chicago Tribune's Rick Cogan talking? Simple. Take one bass voice, one truckload of cool filters, a tanker of Jack Daniels on the rocks, and 1001 ink stained tails. Best antique jewelry boutique. 714 North Wells, it's in River North. Best actress. Martha LeVay. Best hotel lounge act, Judy Roberts at the Hotel Intercontinental. Best low price women's spa, 1,000 Waves. Best independent bookstore, Barbara's Bookstore, Dam Straight, 1350 North Wells Street. It's a great store. There's other locations as well. And this is an easy one. Best uniform number if you're from Chicago. 23, that's it. And Michael, of course, Robin Ventura, and Ryan Sandberg. So, yeah, 23 is pretty awesome for Chicago. Okay, this is pictures. Bruce Grega. 209 East Lakeshore Drive. Oh, that's in Streeterville. That's where all the Keurig live. I think that River North are the Magnificent Mile and Michigan Avenue. They own it. And there's a whole article on the 10-year-old tennis player. Tobacco, 1587. Look, another jewelry ad. Oh, look, another watch ad. Gifts for holidays. Oh, look, another watch ad. Oh, look, another watch ad. More watches and jewelry. These people can go away. We don't do fur. Tell me what you really think, Tracy. Yes, no fur. Big fur. Circle Sweets. 166 East Superior. Oh, okay. I had a friend, they didn't give me a leopard cub, they got me a cow, a baby cow, as a Christmas gift. Her name is Felina. It's one of the best gifts ever. I visited her once. Theater. Theater is very prolific and very wonderful in Chicago. Concerts. The Rice was playing there. The Double Door was awesome. Okay. So this is on Rush Street. Let's see. Buddy Guys, he would come out and play every now and then. Double Door was awesome. Empty Bottle. Greenville, my mom used to go there when she was younger. First House of Blues. At the Johnny Cash Christmas show back then. Metro. Shout out to my friend Joanna, who worked there for many years. So I did a lot of my growing up at Metro and Smart Bar. Yes, before I was under 21, I was a clever minor. This is like blast from the past. Oh. December restaurants. Umbria, that's a big one. All these places pay to advertise here, so it wasn't necessarily a the restaurants. Carson's the place for ribs. I still love their ribs. Chicago Chop House, Yomo. Spiaggia, Yomo. I've had a friend who worked there. La Colonial. It's like a French fusion. I never went, but I was a little more conservative back then. I'm still conservative with my food. Old favorites, hot spots. Let's see. Nice place for steak, believe it or not. Never ever went there. Gina Giorgetti, yes, I did go there. 7. Marciano's, of course. Booth 1 at the Pump Room at the Ambassador West. Bogey and McCall feasted on wedding cake there to the 10 days during the filming of The Sting, when Redford and Newman kept ordering ham sandwiches and beer. I did not know that. Leo's Lunchroom at 1809 West Division. Oh, I wish that Sophie's Busy Bee was still around. It's not. Leo's Lunchroom was. Gas Cafes, like a fondue place. Gibson's that we called. That was in the Viagra Triangle, which is Rush Street and Rush Street here, State Street here, Oak Street, Bellevue. The Viagra Triangle. Garden. It's more of a place to be seen and see others than, I mean, good steaks, excellent steaks, but not my favorite. My favorite was the Saloon. Morton's sounds good too, and the Chop House was good. But let's see. Nick's Fish Market was always very popular. Will it be here? Will it be here? Will it be here? Tea time with Chris. Oh, it is not here. Bummer. Scoozy, that was another Let Us Entertain You restaurant. Shaw's Crab House is amazing. If you ever have an opportunity to go, I recommend it. Spiaggia. Very good. I didn't get north too much. Charlie Trotters I never did go to. Wasn't interested. I was very much a steak and potatoes girl at that point. Walker Brothers Original Pancake House. Oh yeah. That's when there weren't a lot of them around. So that was kind of good. Capitol Grill, excellent place for wine. Wicker Park Upland. Magnums. Yeah, I don't know about that place. Redhead Piano Bar was pretty awesome. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Oops, I might knock you over. Almost down. Dick's Last Resort, always fun. That was fun. 4 Farthings. Marketplace. Place in Indiana in Chesterton called the Spa. It was an old hideout for gangsters back in the day, in the middle of nowhere. And wow, what a brunch! They had these huge pecan rolls. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. That's beautiful, right? I guess the only thing I really managed to complain about was the tapping. But if there's any creators watching my stuff out there, yeah, nice makeup rummage, purposefully, or a purposeful nail polish collection, that would be nice. Just saying. I don't ask for much. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed talking with you. I haven't talked for a while with you. So this was a little awkward in the beginning, but I got better at it along the way. Not old hat again yet, but we'll see. We'll work on it. I want everyone to have excuse me, it's not even late here. I want everyone to have a lovely, lovely Thanksgiving holiday for those who celebrate it. And Lou says hello. Everyone take care, and I will speak with you soon. Ciao for now.